Alright, here we are, task 5. So today we've got a shorter task. There's a bit more wind around today. You might be able to probably hear that in the microphone. So we're going to head down to Flat Top, which is down this valley. So we'll head down to pretty much peak down here, and then back down to the airstrip that we use for goal, down in the Two Tacky down there. Only about 50 kilometres, I think, about a 50 kilometre task. There is a bit of wind from the southwest, just gusting up to about 30 k's on takeoff here. Lift forecast not to go much higher from this either, so it might just be a bit of one of those days where there's a few people sawing around on the hill. It could get busy. It could be one to leave and get away from the mountain. We shall see. I'll keep my eye on the other guys setting up and getting ready to go. We'll head down there. So here we go, task 5. So after being sat on the hill for probably just over an hour now, watched a couple of paragliders. They took off and just scuzzed around the hill, didn't really ever climb above takeoff, and made their way down the valley. I think one of them's now landed. Crossed over the valley. They didn't get too high on the next ridge, and one of them said we saw them land. They didn't get back up. One of the hangies, Edwell, he's just gone and glide across the valley. Didn't seem to hit much on the way. Just lost sight of him. I think he got to the ridge about a third of the way up maybe. I'll keep his eye on him, see if he manages to scratch his way out, but it's looking like it could just be a few people gliding straight off the hill, straight down to the valley at the moment. But if obviously we do get any lift on the way, we'll take it. There's some talk of some convergence as well, setting up down in the valley, so it's blue, can't see anything. It could just be a case if you're lucky and you're in the right place and you get the lift, then sweet. But if not, it could be a few people just gliding to the ground. Let's see. Clear. Just going to see if I can get any height here before heading off. Just climbing in front. I'm going to leave the hill now and head over to those. Keep eyes on other people on the line, see who gets the best line across the valley. Ian, Tom, John, Matt. Heading for these guys. A very, very slow climb here. I'll take everything I get until I see anyone speed up with a climb further on. I'll stay here, keep watching what other people are doing in front. I've topped up to 4.8 then. Not that high, very slow climb. Just gonna gingerly push on. Hope we get a good climb along the way onto the ridge in front. Top up, got to 4.9. Just following this line every time with a stronger bit of lift, I'll give it a turn. I think the way to do this is not to rush, which I'm good at rushing. Just climbing up through 5.5 now. I did find another little top up. Silky smooth climb. Very wide, there is some convergence here or what, I'm not sure. Someone with more experience will be able to tell me, but climbing at about 1.5 meters a second, take it up to 5.7. I am in no rush to go anywhere. I'm going up. That climb is up to 6,000 feet. Which I'm very happy with actually. Just need to not do anything silly and waste the height. Same spot just up at 6.3. Definitely more of a southerly up here. Ground speed's dropped. Every time I push into wind, start going up. A few turns, just back downwind. And I am getting upwind a little bit higher every time. I'll stay here for a while if that keeps happening. Just just gone through 6,666 feet, all the sixes. Good job I'm not superstitious, otherwise I'd be a fool. Then slowed right down here, a bit of a headwind, stop sort of progressing. Everything I gain in height I lose over ground, so I'm going to slowly push on, feel for some more lift, very light lift. Down on the ridge at 4.6, got here above the ridge and it's got a scratchy climb now, not very well formed, but I'll take it. Maybe a little bit tighter. Up to about 5.3 on that last ridge. Still pushing on, see a couple of gliders in front. Not sure who it is though. I can see climbing. I think it might be Matt. Matt's climbing in front, I'll head to him. Still on my way over to Matt, I can see him climbing nicely. 14 kilometres to the turn point. Okay, stay above this ridge here. It's got up to 5 grand there. I think as long as I keep stopping regularly and topping up when I can, stay on top of the ridge, important, and I'll just keep pushing on. See a few of the gliders in front, scratching around. That ball I got climbed, he went pretty high that last climb. He set off on glide. Target above, a couple of other gliders. I promised not to run off without you today, Hagen. Complained yesterday that I left him. He said he called me antisocial. I've been trying to be more sociable today. Just leaving now, following Hagen over. 6,700. Give us a wave, Hagen. There you go. Together today. Over towards the first turn point. Just over 9 kilometres to go. A few beeps off the barrier as we glide over, so taking it nice and slow. Still got a headwind, got 34k ground speed. Few beeps though, so I don't mind. So quick top up here with Hagen before heading to the turn point. Matt Barlow, Tom Kellner battling out above it. Attack the turn point now, I think. Meters to the turn point. Alright. Alright, next step, heading to goal hopefully. So heading back up to Murchison now. Weightless for a second. 17.5 kilometres to go. Definitely need to plant. Left that climb again with Hagen. 6,600. He's going on to that ridge, so just follow him. Worked too hard to get here to take risks on a glide down the valley to goal. I'll scoot around the ridge for the best glide. 15 kilometres to goal. Hopefully good glide over, a bit of a tailwind. We shouldn't have to stop too much on the way over to climb. Got the wrong waypoint in, I'm not quite sure how to change it quickly. I don't know what my final glide needed is, but I've worked out I need 1,000 metres 10 to 1. I've got about 1,000 metres to spare now, 9 kilometres to go. As long as I can get a buoyant glide over this along the ridge on my way to goal, I should make it. Goal now. Down to the valley, but lovely, smooth, slow climb to start with. I think it just totally changed my frame of mind and thought, I could actually make something of this. And once we got down towards turn point, one climb for much stronger, much higher. Yeah, not too bad getting back, one climb, so 2 top ups needed. And we're back in the goal. These 7 gliders on the ground. Margaret's a good big, he came in first. Could be a few in goal today actually. Good full of points. So made it into goal on task 5, which I'm pretty happy about. After we spent a bit of time on the hill, I spent an hour or so, an hour and a half rigged up, thinking that it was just going to be a glide out into the valley and a land. Managed to take off and scratch a little bit, and then found some convergence, which took me up to, I think I need to check my track log, but around 6.5, which was a bit of a golden ticket, and got me nice and high for the start of the comp. It meant I could pass a few of the lower ridges and miss all the scratching on there. So yeah, that was a bit of a gold ticket over the top. And then yeah, the further down the valley that we got, the lift just got better and better, and ended up flying with Hagen again, which was good, and I flew with him this time, so I didn't leave you behind. And yeah, got the turn point, and the glide back was super quick. It was just a couple of top ups on the way, and really long final glide. So yeah, happy to be in goal again. Could have had a better landing. I've just finished fixing the glider, bent a heart bolt and a down tube, and yeah, everything else looks straight on it. So we'll see how she flies tomorrow. But yeah, I guess any landing you walk away from is a good one, and I managed to walk away from that. It could have been a lot worse. But yeah, happy. Yeah, apparently the only day I make it to goal is when it's a turn left day. So for the run of this week, every time it's been turn right day, I've not done too well. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully I can book that trend and make it to goal again. We'll see what the task is. But for now, to the barbecue. We're having a barbecue tonight for the competition just over here, the side of the river. And this is the swimming hole in the rocks that we can jump off. A pretty sweet location. Awesome location for hosting a competition.
And this is Pete Halliwell making gold. Oh yeah.